Clive, was it?
Yep, let's see what the smithy's got here.
Well, what do you want?
Ooh. With the tongue of flame spake he the words of destruction. Iconomachy, Book of Bryn, 1710. Also requires Stormcry, but does make it a lot stronger.
No scratches, all right?
Now let's go to reinforce here. I can't reinforce the blade. That sucks.
That it?
Okay.
Fine.
Clive! You're alright! I thought you might be... Ah!
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Yeah, I guess if guys could, can be a big guy,
Clive.
makes sense
I'll
the
fetch you
other
a bowl
enemies
of
would be
brown.
too.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known it. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. The Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Alliant reports unlocked. What's an Alliant report? Alliant reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Gout at the Alliant report counter in the Hideaway's mess. These reports, compiled by the Curse Breakers, contain information on quests currently available across Philistia.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Landlocked Bearer.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the Hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Curse Breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all. Me?
Alright, I gotta read this. Me, I do what Otto tells me. Suppose you could say I'm his right-hand man. He's a hard master, but not only... he's a hard master, but not nearly as hard as my old one was. When that man beat me bloody and threw me out onto the streets to die, it was Otto who found me and took me in.
The way I see it.
The way I see it, I owe him. And so I help him look after the ledgers, as well as reading through all the reports coming in from our allies across the Twins. And if it sounds like someone out there needs our help, I make a note so I can point any willing volunteers in the right direction.
What'd you say?
So what'd you say? Are you willing? There's no surer way of turning Otto's frown a little less frowny.
Anything
Let's view
catch
the
your eye?
reports. Let's see. Use Goat's Alliant reports not only find new quests around Ballistia, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest their location. Interesting. Dying on the Vine. Welcoming Committee. No guild for those. No guild for that either. Interesting.
Seen enough?
Let's go ahead and update this guy.
Or
View the 1,000 tomes. Tell the adventures. Update the tomes.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
As Revelation.
You wish to study the tomes?
And one thing I realized during that cutscene too, when all three of them were talking, was I believe I guess it's not a very common thing, but it's interesting how a lot of the dominants that we've seen so far have blue eyes. Except for Barnabas looks like he might have blue eyes. He has a brown eyes, and Benedicta has brown eyes. I think Kupka? No, he's got blue. Yeah,
Did you
found that
learn
very
everything
interesting.
you needed?
For this recording, let's at least do the quests around... Let's talk with Gat first. Then we'll go ahead and do the quests around the hideaway.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
We're counting on you. You and Jill both.
Yeah, interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and do the side quests around here first. And then we'll see where time falls.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damned pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Right. Red Letter Day.
The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Gotland's
I
bales.
heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Where's that location anyways?
He's never this way.
Oh.
Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then might I ask a favour of you? I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
That one is in Lost Wings, so we'll make sure to do that one. But we'll check for that Red Letter Day. Groundless bales. Okay. Yep, so we could do them both easily. Let's go ahead here then.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Oh, Jill's traveling separately as well? I thought she'd still be with us.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
Nice. Finding lost supplies along this path.
More of the lost supplies.
At least they're along the road. That's not too bad at all.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
Perfect. That'll actually get me closer to the other side quests as well. You know, I didn't know how well the side quests would fit into all this, but I'd say they fit in pretty good. Not too bad.
It's looking to be a fine harvest.
Some of them seem kind of trivial, but it does make sense. Right, is that a new quest? Yes. So we're gonna go around him. We're gonna ask over there.
Back are ya? Did Master Quentin summon ya?
The shad's all salted and smoked.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Oh, there's the dog in the letter.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
Return to Glen the Hideaway. But before that, I'm gonna go talk with Quentin. Then we'll also check his shop, because maybe he's got new wares.
Sun's setting fast.
Oh no, he's not the merchant,
Much,
so
but you're free to look.
don't I have a dark sash? Yes, I do. So that's not new. Steel crowns, I think I haven't upgraded. Yes, I do. I should probably buy one of these.
Yes.
Just to be safe.
You're always welcome here in Lost Wing.
Probably easiest just to head straight through. Yep.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter. Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Alright. In Lorbert's Pass. Where's that? All the way down there. Towards Norvent, I think is what it's called. Yeah, side quests may be kind of tedious a little bit, but they're still fun. Still get to learn more about the world and some people as well. So that makes it very worthwhile. Hopefully we can start running as soon as we pass that gate. There we go. Much faster. Much better. Might want to walk that speed the whole way. That gets a little tedious when you walk pretty slow. Funny how that's changed over the years. Everything used to be so slow, and now people always want to be able to run and move quick.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Ooh. Hopefully he survives and he's not dead. Because if it's beastmen, it should be goblins. Yep, goblins. Here's goblins for you.
Why am I not surprised?
There's a bird just to kill them. Oh, but the big one. The gigas. Oh, it's called a hill gigas. Interesting. Let's go into summer prime here. See if we can take it down a little bit faster. Nope, that's okay. Did pretty good damage nonetheless.
Not this time. Not this time.
Man, I love having a wide enough window for that. And I love that initiative ability. It works awesome. Such a cool thing.
Flames to me!
Alright, enemy slain. Maybe goblin coin or something like that. Bone necklace. Yeah. Oh no.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Dang. Inform Quentin of Randall's fate. Yes, we will, and we'll definitely go ahead and do that. Post haste. After that, we'll return to the hideaway and finish up the two side quests. Now, call it for this recording. Maybe do a little bit of grinding. Maybe. Probably not, though, just because we're at a decent point here. We're at a good point that I don't really need to grind for money or grind for... Actually, if I did any grinding, it would be for ability points. But I don't think I'll do that because we're sitting pretty well on abilities, damage, all that good jazz. Actually, how many ability points do we have right now, out of curiosity? 623? I mean, if I did any, it'd probably be to upgrade this. Oh, I love Ifrit's little icon in there. That's awesome. But if I did, it'd probably be some of these. Actually, because I love this move right now, we're gonna do that. Wait, what'd the upgrade do? Widens area of effect and increases potency. Yeah, awesome. Well, thankfully it doesn't look choppy on the recording. I guess it's just on my TV, which is odd.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back.
So dark it was hard to see.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Oh, that quest is complete. Needs of the many. A little bit of experience. And materials. Now let's go ahead. Fast travel right to the hideaway. And also, for Sandbreck then, I guess we'll be going up this way. Then why don't we go from the Dragon's Eyrie? If we're just going to be going up to here. Also, what is this? Is that Dalmekia then? And that earth crystal? That must be the fire? I don't know, we'll find out. Ah. Let's go to a world map and fast travel to the hideaway. Don't know what I was doing there. Check the map and then immediately pull out.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Let's go give him the bad news.
Maybe I should just... Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Interesting. Will it say anything about... No, the dame. Ally of Sid's cause who makes her home in Northreach, it was she who informed the hideaway of the redeployment of the Samberquois legions following their chastening by Wayload at Belinus Tor, and it's she who will secure Clive's passage through the Northreach checkpoint. The Mother Crystals, though the people of Valistia rely on the crystal mined from these mountains in their everyday lives and flock to the aether-rich lands around them in pursuit of their blessing, Sid posits that is in fact the Mother Crystals and their ability to draw aether from the earth that is the reason for the Deadlands' advance. The few who learn the truth are hunted down by those in positions of power, those whose power rests on their control of their crucial resource. Interesting. I love the lore in this game. It's fantastic. Yeah, sitting where time is, I'm gonna call it here for the recording. What I might do is I might do some grinding through this area. But that'll be more to help pass the time, get a little bit of enjoyment. Just because otherwise we're sitting good on abilities and skill points. It'd be more for, like, money that I would be doing that for. Not that we have the absolute need for it now, but just kind of have it available. I really wish we could upgrade our potion capacity, though. Curiosity, though. Is there anything else the frozen... I'm still gonna hold on to him, just in case. For the gnarled scale and the frozen tear.
Anything else?
Just because they might be useful down the line. Maybe. I might look it up, and if not, I'll just upgrade those equipments just so that's kind of done. I like holding on to them while I can. Kind of collect them. I think we have a few songs in here now. Yeah. Sound of silence. Oh, is that literally just nothing? Ooh, I like that. Founder's footsteps. Acquire from the patron's whisper. What's that? Might be a mission. But there's a few of these and there's another. But there's a few that can only be purchased from vendor treasure coffer. Interesting. During the main scenario. But music is one of those things that
to our friends and to those who might.
It definitely takes a bit more to get. Because they can cost 20,000, 40,000 gil.
If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
I can't remember if she sold any. No, she didn't.
Finished,
I'm gonna go ahead and end this recording here. Really getting into the story. Every time I play, I really get into the story that I want to keep playing. It's just time doesn't allow me for that. And I think it's awesome too that we actually unlock some new abilities. As well as our semi-priming. But, I might try these out at some point, actually. Maybe. Try mixing these up. I don't want to use any of these, though, just because the Rings of Timely. Just because I like the challenge. But with that, I'll stop dawdling. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll definitely be playing more. My next recording, I'm planning on it being more like 3-4 hours. That way I can get a nice chunk. That way I could do the side quest and story stuff. But we'll see how that pans out. But with that, hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you for watching this. Take care and have a great day.